our first match of the evening. It is the inaugural match in our Rising Star division, and it is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first.
Well, here we are, ladies and gentlemen, the very first contest in our new Rising Star division. And quite simply, I just wanted to book some of the best up-and-comers, the incredible young talent that's out there, and put them together.
From Melbourne, Victoria, weighing in at 90 kilos, cutthroat Hector Jones!
And if you want yourself an incredible rising star, someone with absolute potential, you need to give yourself cutthroat.
Oh look, there's some guys, you look at the videos they send in, sometimes you admire their technique, sometimes you admire their athleticism, but with Hector Jones there's just that raw aggression, that anger that is just etched in every angle of his face, and I was just inspired and thought, this is a man who I want to let loose right here in Wrangler.
And his opponent.
I run this division. I run of wrestling.
And he is going to be let loose against Bush Kelly, the Wrangler himself. Now, and we saw this fine gentleman at our previous show.
Indeed we did. Kickstart the heart. Wait a sec.
From somewhere in South Gippsland, weighing in at 116 kilos, the Wrangler,
No one's bigger as Chris.
No, God, hell no. He'll find me. He knows where I live. No, but with Bush Kelly, I mean, obviously we saw him at our last show where he ended up with an altercation with the family-friendly Gore that, you know, at first saw him get absolutely blasted by Gore, but then towards the end of the show was able to get a comeuppance of revenge. In some ways, you might want to say, Ryan, I booked him in this contest because I'm trying to avoid a lawsuit.
It's a good choice to have made, keep him wearing his, but look, he said if he can make his way through family-friendly Gore, he is going to have himself a major challenge going up against Hector Jones.
For those who don't know me, when I'm in this ring, the crowd generally says Bush, 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 Bush. Shut it!
Well, the Ringwood crowd are ready to party tonight for this first ever Rising Star contest. Now, before the contest gets too involved, I would like to say a massive thank you for Time to Train, Asperger's training program, who have sponsored this event. They have sponsored this match, and thanks to them, we are able to show it for free on YouTube. Thank you very much, gentlemen. Greatly appreciate the support in Australian wrestling here in Ringwood today.
I just greatly appreciate the support towards to Asperger's as an individual on the spectrum myself, to see institutions, programs, companies, organizations like this, it makes me even happier. And it's even happier again when we can combine the two with the wrestling. But the bell has rung, it is time to kick into gear.
Absolutely, and you can obviously see that Bush Kelly, despite his sunnier demeanor, has got a bit of a size advantage here over Hector Jones. But as I said, Hector Jones, a lot of aggression and a lot of upside. And oh, there we go, straight away with that aggression with the side headlock. And there he is, it's just no wasted motion, tight as anything, off the ropes, and Bush Kelly.
Incredible ring awareness from Bush Kelly, taking advantage of a force-distracted Hector Jones. Love to see it.
Going to say Bush Kelly is controversial in his methodology, but at the same time, a very clever competitor. But Hector Jones knocking him back down to the mat with a huge reverse elbow, and he is in control once again, but he seems distracted by the crowd here tonight.
Spinning sidewalk, still spinning.
Look at that. Is it pavement or sidewalk in Australia? Everyone's getting mixed.
I think it goes either way. Like it's the sidewalk for us, but pavement slam doesn't quite.
It doesn't quite ring right, does it? No. It's all right.
The only thing that's wrong is Hector. Oh, there he is. Looks like he was out of there for a hot second. But to comment on what you mentioned earlier, like Hector's intensity, his viciousness, I am
Oh, drops him. Hangman right across the top rope. Sorry, Ryan, please
No,
continue.
it's exactly what I was talking about. So I've mostly seen Hector as part of the team Overkill with Tom Crow.
Indeed, another very promising and aggressive competitor.
Oh, yeah, absolutely demolishing indies whenever I've seen them go. With things like this, going for like the literal throat of Bush Kelly.
Look at this, Hector Jones just pacing. Hector's excellent at pacing contests. It's like he manages to keep that seething anger within him, and then he just picks his moment to sort of clobber his opponent. And there he is now, he's taking his time, he's launched his opponent into the corner, and it's all about controlling it, sort of like keeping it slow and then explosive energy, and then slowing it right back down again, and keeping control of the tempo.
As I said, even referring back to the last show with Family Friendly or someone who was unable to keep that anger in check, Hector has the ability to take that anger, utilize it, and reshape it, normally in the positions that prevent that.
Hector Jones there, who's just victim of a big body slam from Bush Kelly, and obviously Bush, as we mentioned, has that size and possible strength advantage as well. And you've got to believe that if you look at the two, not to be discriminatory here, I think with Hector Jones, I think the longer the contest lasts, the more it favours him. So, you know, for Bush Kelly, he probably wants to hit those hard maneuvers as quick as possible. Look at that Snapdragon right on the top of his head. And I just saw someone's mum in the crowd go, oh, that was nasty.
I made a similar sound. But Bush Kelly kicking out on that Hector. So there's that anger, there's that frustration seen in the face, deep in his eyes.
It's almost like the annoyance that he kicked out is somehow fueling him to just do more pain to Bush Kelly.
As he stomps
It's an admirable quality.
Oh, it is. Especially
Maybe not in a marriage, but in the ring, certainly.
yeah, in a contact sport, big fan. At home, less excited.
Yeah, let's not do that.
Yeah.
Bush Kelly now just being draped across the middle rope, and Hector Jones just sneering in the crowd here in Ringwood. And I'm a good guy commentator, so I wasn't going to say that certain line, but you know, Hector Jones pacing his opponent and just trying to drive the wind out of him. I just think he just doesn't like Bush Kelly. Call it a instinct.
Normally, you know, you would assume that we're coming in professional to business, you come to do your job, but no, there is absolutely something personal.
Oh, he's going for another big body slam, but Hector Jones! Reverse DDT, beautifully done. The two, that
kick out at two from Bush Kelly. What a DDT, that was schmick.
Well, this is it. Bush Kelly went to the body slam for the second time in the contest, and there's always a danger that if you repeat your moves that your opponent might be able to see what's coming and anticipate. And now he's isolated the wrist, he's controlling the arm, kicking him in the side of the face.
Because you did mention that this is the beginning of the Rising Star exhibition match, a tournament. Is this something you may have in your
I have lots of crazy ideas in my mind, and it depends on the limits of my imagination and the limits of my budget as to how we finally decide that first ever champion. Oh, did I say that word?
Oh.
Maybe I did. Shh, you didn't hear a word.
I didn't hear a thing.
Didn't hear a thing, but in seriousness, let's be honest, we are in a great position here in Australian wrestling at the moment. We've got some phenomenal training schools. We've got the Wrestling Academy.
Absolutely.
We've obviously got the guys down at Mayhem. We've got Carlo Cannon's Vicious Pursuit School. We are spoiled for riches of young, hungry talent. And Bush Kelly is just one of those guys. Country accident!
Jesus!
Oh, that has to be it. 2, 3.
What?
Bush Kelly with a huge emphatic statement for the future of his career.
I am genuinely taken aback. As we're sitting here chatting, Andy, I'm thinking this is Hector's. Hector has it. He has the clear upper hand.
2 wins in a row,
But in one
baby.
moment, turned it around.
You
Incredible
heard
work.
Bush Kelly there saying, hey, 2 wins in a row. One was a DQ against Cole, one was a pinfall here tonight against Hector Jones. Let's watch it again. Country accidents.
There it is. One, get two, get three.
Hey, and Hector Jones should feel no shame. Bush Kelly, despite your first initial impressions, is a very tough and tricky competitor, very intelligent competitor. And something tells me his future might be right. We will see.
I'm sorry, like if your logo is a dude in a suit place again now, you are a rising star. Like, you're the dude.